Howdy folks, Zapper here, aka Sean, and I'm bringing you another couple of turns of Space Empires 4X. So I've completed through turn 6, and I think that's probably kind of the trend that I'm going to go with, is like every 2 turns. And then maybe towards the end when the turns are getting, as you build more things, the turns get longer and longer. So maybe, towards the end they might be single turns, but right now I've been doing every 2 turns. So that's kind of where we stand right now. So just kind of give you a look at the board. We can see that Marty's Team Yellow, has kind of expanded out. And they've really, hit the camera, they've really expanded out. They're almost to the center part, right? So they've really kind of struck out. They're kind of, they want to avoid conflict for now. And then we've got Sadie, who's the green team. She's over there. See, nobody's really breached that line right there. So it's kind of an indicator, right, for either side. Ooh, if somebody pushes into the deep space tokens, that, hey, man, I might want to start thinking about what's going on. And she's pushed out a little bit too, right there. And then we've got Stevie. I think it's Stevie, right? Yep, Stevie. He's our aggressive religious fanatic. So he's kind of pushing out, and he's actually got guys way out to here. He's gotten really lucky too. So he's discovered a space wreck here and a space wreck here, and he towed a space wreck back to one of those colonies. What space wrecks do is they give you a free technology advance. And the technology advance that he actually discovered was movement. So he's already got the Master Engineer card, which allows him to move, gives him the chance to move more. And then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's even discovered move technology too, so the square kind of represents the alien tech. I don't know if I'll ever remember the different coding, but so he's going to be moving. So once all this stuff is cleared and you can actually, get from point A to point B, because when you hit one of these with these markers, you have to stop. So once everything's been discovered, he's already got the leg up on everybody else. I've started flipping the markers upside down just because there's a lot of stuff going on, and it'll help me forget what's going on. So there's Stevie, and then we got Beaver over here. He's our industrialist, right? All he cares about is money. But you can see that we've got face down stuff here. We've got a bunch of stuff going on here. We've got a fleet right here. So we've got can you see that with the glare? We got the Bringers of Pain fleet. So let me don't tell Stevie what's going on here. So the Bringers of Pain is a scout. I think there's 3 destroyers, and then we've got a cruiser. So they're just posturing, right? He saw that. So Stevie started it, right? He started building stuff up over here. So he's like, you know what? I gotta knock this off. So he pushed in a fleet. Now, of course, Stevie doesn't know what's in the fleet, but it's one of those deterrence things, right? And then these markers here that got the red marker underneath means that I've scanned them with the exploration technology that I have. And I've looked at it, but again, there's so many counters in the game that I'll always forget. So this helps me remember, okay, I've peeked at this as Beaver, so then I can always go back and look at it again. Because again, I'm not going to remember. There's just too much to remember. So that's just a little aid to help me remember that, yes, I can look at this again and remember what it is. All right, so let's kind of go over the build sheets and kind of show you what's going on. So Marty, this last turn, it looks like she bought a couple research facilities. She got some free infantry. So if you have, for every 3 level 5 colonies that you have, you get 1 free infantry. So she's got unblockaded, and they have to be unblockaded as well. So she was able to get 1 free infantry. And she has ground, I think she researched ground too, so now she gets free heavy infantry. She decided to build another base, build, I think, 2 shipyards, and then I believe that's 2 cruisers. And she did almost everything here. Build the shipyard, built the base, put the infantry underneath that base, and I do believe that those are the cruisers right there. Let's see. Let's take a look and see. Yep, so we built a couple of cruisers there. So she's got ship size 3, and these are, I just wrote this here to kind of remind me, hey, this is kind of what you want to focus on, ground defense and then defense in general. So it looks like we've got ship size. We've got ground forces 2, which allowed us to build heavy infantry now. And it looks like military academy. So now any ships that I build will start out at skilled instead of green. Let's see if I annotated that. Yeah, I annotated that on my cruisers. And then I've got a destroyer floating around out there somewhere that has skilled as well. I believe this is in one of the fleets. Yeah, so how many destroyers? We got 2 destroyers, and we've got 2 scouts in the Knossos fleet, which is right here. So we're kind of moving the Knossos fleet kind of here in this area so that we're going to kind of provide a deterrent for anything that Sadie might try to do. All right, let's see. What has Sadie done? Sadie has done, let me see, built a couple of shipyards, a couple pipelines, and then some research facilities. We're sitting at ship size 2 defense, so her focus is defense. And again, that has a lot to do with, you know, her occupation. She's a nurse's aide, so, and remember, Marty is a product manager, so we'll probably start doing a little bit more research with her too as well. So yeah, we did that. Oh, here we go. We were down here. So defense, looks like we've got terraforming, so we're going to be able to transform those barren planets that we discover. And it doesn't look like anything over here. All right, Stevie, he got a free infantry. He bought more infantry. Bought a couple shipyards, some more destroyers. So what he's doing is he is kind of focusing towards boarding, land invasion, and movement, right? And movement he's doing really good on because of that alien technology. So we're going to do the boarding and the land invasion. So like when we finally do a conflict with somebody, maybe what he'll try to do is board those ships. Again, try to convert them right over to my side. I'm going to board your ships, and anybody who wants can join my side. So I think that's that's kind of his focus. And then he did boarding, but didn't roll 20 or higher. So that's what he's pushing for. And then last but not least, we got beavers. So he discovered a pirate, which is over here. Well, actually, I think it was either this one or this one. This is one of the new counters and replicators. So he discovered the Millennium Falcon. So if you look on the back, it's a deep space counter. So it was the Millennium Falcon. So when you discover a pirate, you can either fight them or you can pay them money. That's a one-time thing. I think it was 10 construction points. So he spent the 10 construction points because he had it. Now the Millennium Falcon is on his team. Bought some more industrial centers, bought some more shipyards, bought some MS pipelines, bought some more colonies. So he's, again, trying to ramp up his production over there. He's sitting at ship size 3, shipyard 2. So now instead of a shipyard's per shipyard, is 1 build point. Now it's 1.5 build points per shipyard. And then, of course, exploration. So he's upgraded his flagship to be able to explore, and I think, well, the cruiser that he purchased automatically had it because he bought the cruiser after he had researched exploration. So any technologies that you have discovered when you build something, those things automatically have that. If you built something and then discovered the technology, you have to go fly it back to a colony and get it upgraded and pay to get it upgraded. I'm not doing the automatic upgrades. So there we go, guys. There's another turn. Well, turn 6 of Space Empires. And there we go. Thanks for watching.